Come this way, pirates. Your Highness, I present Captain Ironhook and his first mate, Jake the Snake Blake, King Malachite, Queen Chartreuse, and Prince Barrel. Captain Ironhook, as you know, us Greencoats do not have a navy, so I want to pay you to perform a special mission for me. I want you to steal the map to Cortez's treasure for me. It is located in Cerulean. The map is buried in an old mill right in the center of town. King George and his men have no idea it is even there.
Yar, what be our reward if we be doing this for you?
I will give you 1/4 of all of my gold. That is far more gold than a pirate like you has ever seen, I am sure.
Yar, me and me crew of the Widowmaker, we will see this done, your highness.
I don't know if we should trust these pirates, my lord. You heard my father Bile. Know your place.
It is not your place to speak on such matters. You are just a knight.
Once we get to Cerulean, I want you, Snake, to retrieve the map for us. It will be done, Captain.
Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Hello, friend.
And here we are with episode 49 of the Brick Chat. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this stream or any of the content on the channel, please
like, comment, and subscribe.
I will be getting down into it after the intro coming in
now.
Well, I hope everyone is having a fantastic Tuesday. And we have a good episode lined up for you guys today.
I have no idea what we're doing.
She has no clue, other than she is going to be working on this some more. I don't know if she's getting the A-frame cabin done today, but this will be our final episode with it. I promise everyone. I know I told everyone last week we're going to be doing Harry Potter today, but we actually did a ton of work down here in the Lego room this past week, and as a result, I didn't want to work on the A-frame cabin, and so I was like, let's give it one more week on the show, because we got a lot of really good videos coming in the near future to the channel, so stay tuned to those. We'll be going through our Lord of the Rings stuff, Harry Potter, which you can see the Harry Potter a little bit back there.
Oh, yeah. Look what I got going.
The train's going round and round.
I still don't like the look of it behind me yet. I'm still working on it. But I moved it over a little bit, and I turned the Great Hall, the big tower, because I didn't like how you couldn't see the tower. It was all sideways. But yeah, look at my train. Isn't it cute? I'm so excited that it's going around. But I do like this view, though.
Yeah. Like I said, so we got a Middle-earth video coming up. We have a Harry Potter one, a Pirates one. Our Jurassic Park has got a big update and everything. So we've done lots of work down here, and so we got a lot of really good content coming. So
Mikey J's happy. There's content.
Yeah, there's content coming.
It's got content coming.
And we actually have a new series that we've started. It's called, Wild Wednesdays?
Wild Wednesdays with the boys.
Yeah, with the boys. Georgie and his couple of friends, they come down here and have some fun. and I'm filming videos for that. The first one you can expect tomorrow, so look forward to that as well. Something a little different and unique.
And the boys wanted to be involved. You know, Georgie always wants to be involved. So
yeah, and his friends, they're all got the YouTube bug now, and they every time they come over, let's make a video.
Let's make a video.
And let's see who's in the chat. Dominic Z is here.
Hi, Dominic.
Hello, Dominic. How are you doing today, my friend? Miranda is here.
Hello, Miranda.
Hello, how are you doing today? Trevor's Videos is here. He says,
hi, Trevor.
hello, how are you both? Hope you and the rest of the family are keeping well.
Thank you. You too.
Doing the best that we can. And Trevor is a YouTuber, and so I did a little bit of editing on this one, turned it up a little bit. So
finally, I told him.
You're a pet detective, and you must be the Monopoly guy. Thanks for the free parking.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
So hopefully that clip comes in a little bit better on everyone else's end. And what else do we have on today's show? Of course, we have 3 more entries available to get in this
giveaway
sweepstakes. If you want this moving truck gift with purchase, you have 3 more chances to enter, and one of them will be coming later on in this very show. And we'll also be going through a couple of Lego idea sets today.
There it is. Sorry. Don't mean to be distracting. I just had to get my
Dominic, he says, Mikey, I found Matchbox Taurus animation Easter egg car from 2006.
Ooh, that sounds like a score.
Sure does.
Easter egg car. Good job.
So
you're on the hunt.
Has anybody out there made any good Lego purchases lately? You got anything you're excited about? Anything of the sort there?
I got new tracks.
She got new tracks.
Excited about that.
And we got so many tracks that I made the main rail line in the city go all around Jurassic Park, and so that's looking really cool. I'm excited to show you guys that when that video drops. I don't know when it'll be dropping, but as I've said before, if you want to see a more up-to-date, version of what's going on down here, the shorts feed is the way to see it. The traditional videos tend to be a week or sometimes even 2 weeks behind what we're actually doing. But the advantage of the traditional videos is that you get the full, shebang, the full tour. The shorts, I have to keep it under 60 seconds.
It's got to be short.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the shorts short.
And Stud City says, Mikey's back. I told a friend, but he's my dog and he's asleep at the moment. He doesn't have opposable thumbs to use a phone or computer anyways.
I said.
Oh, you can put the TV on for him. Put us on the big screen.
Right. He can watch us while he sleeps.
And then he says, I'll take a break from work for a Mikey stream.
Oh,
thank you.
Thanks, Stud.
And King Oldorf is here, and we've already bored him to tears.
Wow.
Wow,
Thanks for showing up, King.
King Oldendorf. I'm sorry you find us so thrilling, sir.
Wow.
Hello there.
King Oldendorf.
La happy builder.
Well, hello, Happy Builder. And Lego Ginger Productions is here. Hello, how are you doing today, my friend? Haven't got to chat with you lately because Lego Danny Bob took all last week off from streaming.
A little stream break.
Will she be streaming this Wednesday? Only time will tell.
We shall see.
And Miranda says, hey, Mikey, I used to collect Hot Wheels when my niece was 5, but she stopped playing with them and she plays with Legos now.
Oh!
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
To the east.
Excuse me.
Trevor says, I got the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom Golden Idol set, and I'm currently creating a stop motion build of the Disney Up House. So please do look out for that on my channel coming soon.
I will. I haven't picked up either one of those yet. I still haven't gotten them. I'm so sad.
Well, I'm gonna do a slight correction. The Golden Idol, that's from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Temple of the Golden Idol. So he said it correctly. I just said it incorrectly.
So you're not making a correction. You're making a correction.
I'm correcting myself.
Correcting yourself. Okay, I gotcha. We're not correcting you, Trevor.
Ginger says, anyone excited for Mando finally?
You know, we haven't caught up on that yet.
We haven't watched any of the new season. I haven't heard
anything.
I've heard some mixed reactions from it, if I'm honest. And I feel like I'm being generous there by saying mixed. I've heard it's been a bit of a stinker.
Really?
Yeah.
It's actually down, huh?
Yeah.
Production.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything, and I haven't watched it yet. So I got no opinion.
Stud City says Mikey was actually watching Lord of the Rings all weekend. Muggsy, my dog, loves Lord of the Rings over Star Wars. He watches it intently.
Aw, that's fun. I love Lord of the Rings. We watch it every time we come down here. We turn it on because I'm usually working in like I was working in Bag End, and so we turned it on. We turn it on every time we come down here.
Well, especially of late because we've been working on the Middle Earth stuff. It tends to be, at least for me, whatever we're working on. Now, when she's done with Lord of the Rings and she's working on Harry Potter, we might end up putting Harry Potter on while we're down here. I know when I come down here by myself and I'm doing pirate stuff, I tend to put on Pirates of the Caribbean. So, and when we've been in the city, we put on the MCU before.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I remember when I was working on the Avengers Tower mock, where I was watching some MCU stuff over there.
So it just depends on what we're working on. It's fun.
And King Old North says, I was very busy today and took a nap earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, I was busy as well. I went to the doctor today, got a full checkup. Health's doing pretty good. I got I didn't tell you this, though, but I got a tetanus shot today.
Did you? Why?
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time since I got a tetanus shot. And with summer coming up, you know, sometimes you talk me into doing some work and stuff. And
you can work with some rusty nails.
Well, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry.
All right.
Stud City says, Mikey, he was actually watching Lord of the Rings all weekend. My dog, Muggsy, loves...
You already read that one.
No, it's the same one.
Oh.
It's different, though. He enjoys it more than Star Wars.
It sounds the same like the same one. I think you read two.
Ginger says, can't wait for May 1st.
What's on May 1st? Did I miss something?
Is that when the new Star Wars stuff comes out? I thought it was May the 4th promo, or does it drop on the 1st?
Oh, I don't know.
Stud City says there was a Lord of the Rings marathon on TV and Muggsy watched it all while I worked.
Aww.
That's fun that he watches it intensely.
It is fun. I like that. He's like, I like these characters.
Ginger said the no spoilers. I mean, no major spoilers, because I will watch it at some point. But, I mean, minor spoilers aren't going to really mess me up too much. I will always have a love for Star Wars. But, you know, I judge each Disney release thing on an individual basis. And Mandalorian season 1 and season 2, I enjoyed. And didn't season 1, wasn't that the one that ended with Luke?
I think so, yeah.
That one brought up big emojis for me. I really enjoyed that part. Rogue One, I enjoy, but if I'm honest, the Vader scene at the end is what saves the film for me. If you take that out of it, it's okay. It's okay. And then the Disney Wars trilogy, you can have those. and then I actually was one of the few people that enjoyed Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
I
liked seeing Obi-Wan back.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that. And the Book of Boba Fett, it was all right. I tried to watch Andor, but if I'm honest, I kind of got bored. But I'm more of a Jedi and Sith kind of guy than worrying about the Rebel Alliance and all that stuff. So that's where that's always going to draw my attention more. You know, I want that kind of stuff. And so where I'm going with it is
where are you going?
I will wait. I will judge Mandalorian season 3 on its own merits. But I have some genuine concerns about some of the moves and stuff that they're making again. And it's coming to the point of that I'm not saying I don't care for Star Wars anymore, but it's dropped down the pecking order of importance for me. There was a time, especially before even the prequels were released, that I remember falling in love with those movies. And if you would have talked to me when I was 12, 13 or whatever, I would have been like, Star Wars is the greatest movies of all time. Like, you can't top it. I enjoy the prequels a lot. And I think the prequels are not great, but very well done for the most part. Revenge of the Sith I actually saw in the theaters like 6 times when it came out, because I thought, foolish me, thought that was going to be the last Star Wars movie. So I want to get my money's worth on it. But yeah, some of the stuff that I've seen of they're bringing back Rey Skywalker. I don't see what the purpose of that is. I think that's a mistake. And then now correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw somewhere
You're wrong
that they are thinking of doing like what was it called, like the origin of the Jedi or something like that, like how it was all like the complete, like how the Jedi started, some kind of like movie on that. And that sounds all well and good in theory, but I'm very scared that they will just completely mess it up and it'll be terrible. And the reason why I think that is because Disney's in charge of it and they don't know how to handle things of a religious nature properly. And people forget that that's what the Jedi are. It is a religion. And when you talk about the origins of a religion, the best way to do it is to look into the origins of real religions and look how deep in everything that goes. I mean, that's what Tolkien did with Lord of the Rings, hence why the lore of Lord of the Rings blows the lore of Star Wars right out of the water. The lore wars, it does. But to George Lucas's credit, when he created Star Wars originally, it did have, that some religious themes in it as well. And the more that Disney's taking control, the more of that is being lost. And so when you talk about doing like the origins of the Jedi, I don't have faith that they can do it. And I think it'll be a dumpster fire. If I'm honest. Trevor says, yes, so looking forward to the final episode of Mando.
Is that on May 1st?
And Ginger says, but the latest are great. The latest episodes of Mando. And King Oldor says, Mikey, the Bricklink Designer Program Round 2 open for submission in May.
Ah, really? Nice.
And Stud Sidious says, if you put on ESPN a Lord of the Rings, my dog will watch it. He's strange.
He likes his sports and his Lord of the Rings, huh?
Ginger says, I have never seen a Lord of the Rings movie. What?
Oh, Ginger, you should. They're very, very good. And the extended editions are the best.
That's the biggest thing that I have a problem with when we come down here. We watch them on HBO Max, and they have the extended editions of Lord of the Rings on there, but they don't have the extended editions of The Hobbit. And the only place we have those are up north at our cabin, and I really miss the extended editions of The Hobbit.
I love them.
I feel like there's a lot of important things that were put on the cutting room floor. I mean, yes, in the Lord of the Rings movies as well, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, the Hobbits specifically, I think that the extended editions are really the only way to watch those ones.
I implore you, if you like fantasy movies, I definitely would recommend Lord of the Rings.
Cydia said, I deleted one comment, Mikey, it wasn't you.
How dare you?
Ginger says, drops first VIP on the 4th.
Drops what?
Drops the VIP on May 1st. Oh, okay.
For the Star Wars? I gotcha.
Miranda says, hey, Mikey, I'm still working with my Legos. Well, good. Ginger says she hated the sequels and loves the show, not the bug of Boba Fett, Rebels, or Clone Wars. I can't get into the cartoons, if I'm honest. I know a lot of you grew up with them, and so they're important to you and
part of the story,
and an important part of the story. And for all of your guys' sake, I'm glad that you enjoy them so much. But when it comes to animated stuff, I'm kind of a grumpy old man these days. Get off my lawn. Even stuff that I grew up with as a kid, like take Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, I loved that show as a kid. And it's still one of my favorite cartoons ever made. But I can't sit and watch a bunch of episodes in a row. It doesn't hold me.
We can watch Ghostbusters.
Even that one, that one can hold me better than just about any other one.
Yeah.
Batman the Animated Series,
that one
can hold me good, and so can the X-Men Animated Series. Those three hold me probably the best.
Yeah. Let's say we sat and watched those Ghostbuster ones, the real Ghostbusters.
Ginger says, my favorites are Rogue One, Clone Wars, Mando, and Andor. Stud City says, Ginger, you should watch Lord of the Rings. It's definitely one of the best trilogies of all time. Right there with the original Star Wars trilogy. Mm-hmm. I agree. The original Star Wars trilogy
magical.
Is magical. That it's hard for me to say that any trilogy is better than that when I just look at those three films for themselves. But once you start bringing in all the rest of it, I hate to say it, but it kind of diminishes what those three films really were. We all want the story to continue, but sometimes it's best when it doesn't. That's why for a standalone trilogy that never got any other movies, to me, Back to the Future reigns supreme, and will always reign supreme as long as they don't ever try to do anything else with it. It's a perfect.
I am
the way
not
it is.
Convinced they won't ever do something. Who's holding it? Steven? Who's the one that is?
Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis. They are the two main creators.
Once they pass away, I bet you anything they will definitely get a hold of it.
Well, they've been trying.
Well, I know, but they're still alive.
Yeah, and they're refusing to touch
I know, but it's just the same thing about Tolkien. Once he passed away, people got the Silmarillion and all that stuff. It will. They'll do it someday.
King Oldorf says, newsflash, Mikey not a true Star Wars fan. That's not true. Mikey is a Lucas Star Wars. Anything that wasn't made by George Lucas to me isn't Star Wars. I'm sorry. I said it. It's the way how I feel. If George Lucas was not a major influence on it, it's not true Star Wars. It's fan fiction. So you guys just love the fan fiction. I ain't all
and
about
that's
it.
Fine. He's not down on you. We'll be down on him for not liking it.
Stud City says, obviously the OT Star Wars and Lord of the Rings were made at different times, so Lord of the Rings had better CGI, but both are the best trilogies. I would, like I said, I would throw Back to the Future in that mix as well. And if they never would have done Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, I would have thrown Indiana Jones in there as well.
Yeah. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull pulled it down.
It did. And I'm afraid the new one's going to pull it down even further.
No, don't say that.
Because Raiders, Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade, those three films are just
so classic.
Yeah, they're like kind of perfect the way they are. But even going back to that world, it's... Ginger says, gotta go. We'll see you.
Thanks,
Ginger. I hope I didn't run you off
Bye.
with my negative thoughts on the new Star Wars stuff.
Way to go. Scared Ginger off.
Stud City says, Lord of the Rings is so good, my dog watches it.
Your dog actually watches it?
It does. Yeah.
Stud City says, Disney definitely has a structure they follow when they write current Star Wars. It's almost predictable, but I worked there on the Star Wars team as a creative director for 3 years. Really?
Can I help you build?
No, not today, honey. I'm just going to try and get this done today.
And Stud City says, once you work for Disney, it ruins it for you because you can see the recycled writing structure they use. Oh, man. Yeah, I could see that.
Mom wants to get this done today.
And Stud City says, but I still love it. King Oldor says, wow, Mikey is far back in the chat. Hey, I got on a rant about Star Wars. I'm not that far behind. Stud City says, you're right about The Hobbit, Mikey. We've discussed how it was stupid that they cut one scene showing what happened to Thorin's father, Thrain. Yeah, that's a big part of the film that it feels just lacking not having it in there. Very much like Saruman getting cut out of the Return of the King theatrical version. It just feels like a big hole for me. Those two scenes in particular are why the extended editions are really the only way to watch them. Hugh says, hello, Mikey, Jen, and all. Well, hello, Hugh. And let me find it. Where's my leopard? Here it is.
Hello, Hugh.
Life Through Lego Bricks is here. Hello, how are you? And she called Hugh Grant. Stud City says the extended cut shows Thrain trapped in the old tower when Gandalf went there. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like such a big part of the movie, and I can't believe they didn't show it.
Then he says I'm bad with the spelling of the Lord of the Ring character B names.
Don't worry.
It's all well good.
Gandalf can't even remember the Blue Wizard's name.
Yeah.
And he's part of the lore.
Hugh says, I agree with you regarding George Lucas Star Wars. Yeah, it's... Then he says, I agree with you, Mikey, in regards to George Lucas Star Wars. Yeah, it's those are... They feel different.
They just have more magic to them. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's my philosophy.
And as a lot of people have mentioned, the prequels could have been just about as good as the original trilogy.
The Force Awakens was actually really good.
That was the sequel.
Oh, the sequel. The prequels.
Yeah.
I liked the prequels.
They're
I actually didn't hate the prequels.
It was I heard this somewhere that due to the opening crawl of the Star Wars films, because they're the only movie that doesn't have like opening credits or anything like that. Like it just goes right into like the story, and Lucas was so heck bent on it being that way that he got blackballed by I don't know if it was by the actors union or the directors union or one of those like Hollywood union type things. And that's why when it came time to do the prequels, he originally was going to do the Phantom Menace and then hand off the baton like he did with the original movies. And because he didn't do Empire or Return of the Jedi, he was going to do that with the prequels as well. But he couldn't. Nobody would work with him because of that opening crawl thing. It was a major like hurdle, and so that's why he ended up having to do it all himself. And I contend very much like Lawrence Kasdan, I think I'm saying his name correctly. He made Empire Strikes Back better than if George Lucas had directed it. I think if some other directors had got their hands on Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, they would have been that much better as well. But having said that, it's I still enjoy them. And I'm one of the few people, I like Revenge of the Sith better than A New Hope. I think A New Hope is overrated. I still enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but it was such a big movie because it was the first one. It was revolutionary that the actual story and everything kind of gets overlooked a little bit, where to me it's the weakest to the original trilogy story-wise, and I think Revenge of the Sith is the overall better film. So, when I talk about my favorite Star Wars movies, Empire's number 1, Return of the Jedi is number 2, Revenge of the Sith is number 3, and then A New Hope is number 4, and then depending on the day, either Attack of Clones or Phantom Menace, but they're both a step down off the other 4. The other 4 are far and away the best Star Wars films ever made. Stud City says, yeah, Indiana Jones and Back to the Future up there as well. Yeah. I am far back on the chat. That's all right. Give me something to do here. Life to Lego Brick says, Hugh, I hope I didn't offend you. Your name just reminds me of the one actor, not meaning anything bad by it. King Old North says, never believe Stud at all. And then Hugh says, no, you didn't offend me. King Old North says, you forgot Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stud City says, I was only in the movie marketing merchandising team for Disney Star Wars, but you were exposed to it all, and it definitely jaded me a bit.
Oh.
Too many cooks in the kitchen, And the biggest mistake they made was not using George Lucas's original outline for the sequel trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was just dumb. That's kind of like if they were to go and make at least like Peter Jackson had reverence for Tolkien's work when making like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So what changes he made, they were coming from a good-hearted place, and it still kept the source material at its core. Where the Disney movies, when you just take Lucas's outline and push it aside and say, no, we're not doing that, we're doing something else, you've already set yourself up for failure.
Excuse my noise.
Life to Lego Brick says, hee hee, and I bet many other too. How are you, King?
Did you miss something?
Miranda says, I used to draw cartoon characters and I stopped. I just wanted my Legos. Well, that's all good. Trevor Zveyer says, hope you're well. Life through Lego Bricks. And Infamous Convict is here.
Hi,
Says, hey, Mikey and Jen. Hey, Convict, how are you? And I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to throw it out there now. 1 for hard, 2 for medium, or 3 for easy. And you know of which I speak. 1 for hard and 3 for easy. Stud City says they would always joke at Disney that Walt was frozen in the basement.
Aww.
Nobody's probably rolling over in his grave.
Oh my gosh. Poor Walt.
Hugh says, I have never watched the newer Star Wars, but I prefer the 70s ones better. Yeah, because those ones are actually good. King Old North says, life through Lego Bricks, very busy. I was planning on doing a games live stream tomorrow, but canceled as I have streaming software issue currently. So yeah, all good and busy here.
Sorry about your
Trevor's Life through Lego Bricks says, Trevor, thanks for asking. Was biking this evening towards certain ponds that are usually have different kind of ducks. Love to see them and continue biking further. How are you?
I saw a duck in the road yesterday as I was driving to go to the grocery store. Somebody's white duck sitting in the road.
Infamous Comic said, did you name your son after George Lucas?
No. But
we thought about that, putting it as his middle
name, but we didn't.
No. But yeah, it's actually a family name.
Yeah.
Stud City says, KO, I only gave out fake Star Wars info once as April Fools. That's actually funny. And Life Through Lego Brooks says, okay, good to be busy. At least you're not bored then. And then she says, Mikey, I have the old Star Wars movies, and I think, and the newer ones too, but certainly not all of them. Like I said, give the prequels a go. 1, 2, and 3. And then if you want to watch the sequel trilogy, 7, 8, 9, only pain and suffering will you find. King Oldorf says, life through Lego Bricks, my life is bored until chatting to other people like you to keep me going, so thanks. Oh, that was sweet. Nice. King Oldorf says, Mikey, how's Kiru? Kiru is doing better.
He's getting better.
He's getting 2 kinds of treatment. He's getting antibiotics on the inside, and then I actually got this, I don't know what you call it.
It's a fungicide.
It's a fungicide.
It's for horses. It's for livestock, actually, but you could use it on cats.
Cats and dogs. And I'm putting that on his bad spots, and he's coming along. He's still in quarantine, unfortunately. He's getting bigger, and
I know, I'm missing it all.
I'm really the only one that goes in there. I go in there and pet him and play with him 4 or 5 times a day, give him some company and everything. But he's a sweet little guy.
I know. I can't wait until he's out of quarantine. I miss him so much. He held him out. He held him out for me. He showed me him, and I got to scratch his little head for a little bit. Poor guy. I miss him so. What? You want to build the taxi?
The pizza delivery truck.
No.
Why?
What pizza delivery truck?
Bring it here.
This one.
Let me see. I can't see. Come here. I'm not going to turn around.
It's yellow and...
It's a taxi. It's not a pizza delivery.
Yeah, you can build that.
You can build that if you want.
Yep. Because I'm 7.
Do you want to, I know. Do you want to
I'm
sit
7.
Do you want to sit here and do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought he meant the moving van.
Oh, no.
I'm like, no, you can't build that. Hugh says there's also Hugh Laurie.
Yay, now I get to sit next to Mom.
Trevor's video says, I'm very well, thank you. Just working on a stop motion build of the
Hi,
up house
people.
for my channel.
They can't see it. Oh, they can see it a little bit on the build cam.
A spider.
Will you go get Molly the scissors?
Stud City says, it's definitely too many cooks in the kitchen at Disney, Mikey. That's why I left. It was even like that in the marketing department, just backed up the creatives that make the films. Yeah.
A bunch of yes men, right? Yeah, that sounds great, boss. That's great. That's great.
We came across a documentary. We didn't watch it yet.
So good.
But
Disenchanted.
oh,
Is that what you're
I
kind
told
of?
you it would be
The Disenchanted of
Flash.
Disney.
there's something like that.
The
Yeah.
Disenchantment of Disney. That's what it
Yeah.
was called. We saw it yesterday.
We didn't actually watch it. We just watched the preview of it. But I'm probably gonna watch it.
Yeah, I
Because
want to watch it.
it looks.
Oh no, it has.
I think it was on Amazon. We saw it.
Was it on
Basically,
Amazon? Yeah, I
Oh,
think
you
so.
can do the stickers.
Okay, I will. You build it. I'll do the stickers.
Crackers.
He's building. He's going to build the taxi. Because I love the taxi. We deserve to have a taxi in our city.
yeah.
So he's going to build it.
Life to Lego
There
Brick
was
says,
also said.
King Oldendorf, I love chatting here with you Lego fans. I'm just slow, at least sometimes, and do not always know so many things like you about certain things.
Well, we love you in the chat.
Yeah, we love having you here. We love having all of you here.
Absolutely.
And me.
Of course. You're always here.
It makes it worthwhile for us.
It
I gotta
does.
say. If you guys stop showing up,
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Talking to the air?
Yeah.
No. We come for you guys. We love to chat with you guys and build Lego with you guys and share our passion for Lego with you, with like-minded individuals who love Lego.
Because, I mean, in all honesty, guys, we could do the same kind of content that we are already doing without this show. Like, Jen and I could come down here. We could do a tier list. We could, talk about Lego idea sets. It's something that we've actually thrown around because when the streams, some do better than others, but none of them do great. But then, I'll take a segment out of the stream and release it as a video, and it'll do significantly better, like blow the stream away.
That's one thing. We don't advertise what we talk about in our streams, though. We only advertise our live build. That's one of the reasons why it probably does better too, is because we don't advertise, hey, we're doing a top 25 Lego sets we want remade. We don't advertise that because, again, we put a video on it. So it's kind of a way for you guys to get a sneak peek of what's coming out.
But so I like, but we continue to do it for you guys, to be able to come and hang out and interact in live time with you all. Because, I mean, like, as far as, like, building Lego sets go, like, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I could come down here and put on Lord of the Rings or whatever and just go build and, and be all in my zone. So, it's not even, we do the live build to have something, Lego building go on while we're doing our chatting. But, but yeah, it's you guys are keeping the Brick Chat alive, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can talk to each other all the time. We don't need to be on YouTube to do that. So.
And King Oldor says, "Where my fellow King? I wonder. We all missed the not so fun facts with King."
I was just thinking about that. I saw some stuff on Instagram that he posted. I'm like, where is he? I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, he's at that age
he's got stuff coming up for school.
I've been doing this YouTube stuff, this Lego YouTube stuff for long enough that I've watched a few kids come and go.
Grow up.
Sometimes you catch them when they're 12, 13, and they're all about what I'm doing here, and they'll hang around till 14, 15, sometimes 16. But times I hit 17, 18, they're just, they're hitting their dark ages, and that's just sometimes how it goes.
Lego just doesn't seem so cool anymore until they get older and they realize it is. Yeah. They just got to come to terms with it themselves.
Well, that's one of the things I've told Jen about, like, whether it's family members or anything or people we know, like they could be saying that we're immature or whatever because we play with Lego and stuff like that, but because we don't go out and do a bunch of partying anymore. But truth be told, I've done enough partying for one lifetime already. And I'm not just, I'm being honest there. And so when I see people in their 30s, 40s, 50s or whatever, and they're still acting like they're 23, they're trying to recapture their early 20s. When, sometimes you got to realize the party's over, man. It's time to move on and do something else with your life.
Party's over.
And,
Party's over.
For me, it's like I could have very much been into model trains or something like that. Them big like model trains, like displays, Lionel train stuff. I could have very much went that route.
Like Dominic's into those.
But Lego is just kind of more up my alley, and it's got more of universal appeal, the different types of themes that it has and everything. And so, that's really what I do with it now more than anything.
It's not.
I know, but it will. It'll come up. I promise.
Life Through Lego Bricks says, Trevor's video okay. I bet it would be great when you finish your stop motion. Infamous Convicts got a medium difficulty vote.
Ooh.
Okay.
Medium difficulty vote.
Medium difficulty. First, can you guess it?
Stud Sidious says everything the graphic designers and copywriters did on the Disney marketing team have to have final sign off by Kathleen Kennedy. She was a major micromanager. Yeah, you're not really surprised.
All right, that's not a surprise to hear.
Where's that square up there? There you are.
Stud Sidious says the kitten will have a rad life once you guys get him out of quarantine.
I know. I can't wait until he gets out.
What's kind of bumming me is I did want to. I talked about it before of doing like Catzilla, because he's named after Mechagodzilla. For crying out loud. So Kiru invades my Gen City, and I was going to put him in there and see what kind of shenanigans he can get into. And I probably will, before it's all said and done. But the younger he is, the cuter it is.
Right.
But he's only 8 weeks old.
Right. He's still just a babe. But I miss him so much.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Yeah. I can't wait until he gets out of quarantine. Then I could just
snuggle him again.
His little cute little cheeks.
Without getting itchy. Squish his little cheeks.
Yeah.
Trevor's video says, Life Through Lego Bricks. Hopefully it will. It's taking me a while. Yeah, them stop motions, they're a commitment, man. My hat's off to you.
Yeah.
Doing those for sure. Trevor or Stuck City says, "Oh yeah, the Disenchanted documentary about how corporate and woke they have gotten. It's interesting."
You've seen it? Yeah.
It just came up through our thing, and we watched the trailer, and I said,
Yeah.
Life Through Little Brick says, "Hi, Infamous Convict. How's your day been?" Hugh says, "I am currently watching season 3 of Star Trek Picard on Prime.
Ooh.
No spoilers, please." Is that on Prime? I thought it was on
Peacock
or Paramount Plus.
Oh, Paramount Plus, yeah.
Because I gotta say,
we were watching that for a while.
We got a free trial on I don't know if it was Paramount Plus yet or what was it before it was Paramount Plus? I can't remember. But anyways, we did a free trial and I think I finished all of season 1 of Picard and I was enjoying it.
I liked it.
I'm a Next Generation guy for sure.
Well,
and
people are sending you text messages.
As a result, I was very interested in that. And when I see all the pictures and everything that's going on in season 3, I very much want to watch it. I do.
You knew it.
I did. I told you.
You see?
I know.
Stud City says Sean from a couple of Brickheads is a big Disney fan and showed him that documentary. I said, now you know why I quit.
Now you know why I quit.
All right, I got to mute this.
Yeah, for heaven's sakes, dear.
That is going on forever.
Going on forever.
Oh.
Can't have this beeping going on.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. He's got his taxi going.
Yep.
Infamous Comics says, hello, Life Through Lego Bricks. Doing good. How are you? Life Through Lego Bricks is a girl. She is a female. King Olmore says, what's this documentary?
Mrs. Mikey J is a female too.
Yes, she is.
That's you.
It
That
is.
me.
What is it? Disenchanted?
Disenchanted.
Stop getting text
The
messages.
disenchantment of Disney, I think.
Disenchantment of Disney.
Yeah.
And then she says, hey, I'm a woman. Thanks.
Georgie said, just like me.
I like now when there's not much snow where I live, like go biking and making lots of videos to my channel too. I I will hook you. Well, how about this, King Ollendorf? Since you he says he's leaving. Never mind.
Ollendorf
Says be right back. Got a thing coming up. Okay.
Or just left.
He did.
Oh, gosh, you're my
Trevor's
boy.
video says I'm 47 and really enjoy Lego. Yeah. Stud says I agree about the party life, Mikey. I'm shocked I'm still alive. When I was playing the band Hatebreed, I didn't think I would live to be 25. CBGBs, Ozfest, etc.
Ugh.
Yeah, like
I can't wait till he gets out.
I mean, I didn't get super successful in the music industry, not as much as you did. But yeah, I mean, definitely lived the rock and roll lifestyle, and if you know what I'm talking about, there's three things in particular that's all about. And
Some
yeah, man.
humongous grass.
Life Through Lego Brick says, Mikey, is that moving train of yours going to take us to Hogwarts? Where do we learn magic?
Yes.
Yes. Jen's actually excited to get the new one to make it longer.
Yeah, and the Hogsmeade Station.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Yeah, because I need a Hogsmeade Station for sure.
Stud City says, I did too much of the party life. I regret it now. I'm glad I got a creative director job because I would have died in the music scene. I went way too hard. Yeah, it's
easy to do that. And
just talking about real life stuff here real quick. A buddy of mine, he
I did.
He was in the music scene as well, and what's hard to realize is it's hard for some people to see when they have to get out. It's time to
get out,
and he struggled with that to the point of he ended up getting mentally unstable, and I can't blame music on that but he let other aspects of his life go by the wayside because all that was important to him was being well known as a musician, succeeding in the music industry. And he didn't play rock and roll music. He was more of classically trained musician, so it can happen to all of us. But he was into jazz and stuff like that. But he ended up taking his own life because older he got, the more it wasn't going to happen. And I
just don't think he could handle it.
I don't think he could handle it. And it's sad.
It was sad. Very sad. Where are you?
Hugh says as each episode was released for a week or so, it was on Paramount Plus, but now the whole thing is fully on Prime now, probably as well. Prime. Oh,
nice. We should start watching it. Yeah. We have Prime. For sure.
Or Paramount Plus? What you're confusing me?
Oh yeah, is it Paramount Plus or Prime?
If it's on Prime, I'm in, man.
Yeah, we're in for sure.
Or is that Paramount Plus?
If it's Paramount Plus, we don't have that.
Life to Lego Brick says, Trevor, yes, that is good since Legos cheer me up and I am a collector. Now, just for a longer time, have been with much less money, so I can't afford to buy much and do not know when I get a job. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sun City says, hardcore bands were mostly underground. Hatebreed got huge after I left. It was a wild scene. I wouldn't let my kids do it. I don't know how my parents let me do it. We got signed in high school. Wow. I've heard of Hatebreed, man. So
we got signed in high school. Well, it's because teenagers are hard to deal with.
It's a dangerous business, yeah.
I mean, especially when they've got their mind set up on stuff. Really, does a parent really have any control?
Well, and it's
no.
It's a dangerous thing. Chasing your dreams. We're all convinced at a very young age to try to chase our dreams, and you can be whatever you want to be. and you don't want to, tell them no, you can't do that, because then you're just kind of crushing their spirit. But at the same time, like for me, for example, like I would not encourage anyone to go into the music industry,
or acting,
or anything, any kind of performing arts of anything like that. Like, no. But what I would say is that go to college and do something that can pay the bills, that it's not going away, whether that's the medical industry or engineering, or maybe if you're not that skilled, or intelligent to do something that high, master a trade, something that is not going, a mechanic or something like that, something that you can always fall back on, an electrician, to pay the bills, that you can provide a service that will always be in demand. And then after you've accomplished that, now if you want to go and chase your dreams, do it.
Pursue it more as a hobby and not a living.
But when you're in high school, or you get right out of high school and say, I'm going to go do this and do that, and
sorry,
that's okay.
And it doesn't work out for you, you got nothing. And the sad thing is that
dropsy today. Sorry.
You could be a really talented artist, but if you're not definitively, like, by far the best artist in your grade, in your high school, like you're blowing everyone away, like, then what?
This is strange.
You're not even the best in your small pond. And when you get outside of that pond, that's when reality is going to hit you in the face with it. And I think that in today's day and age, people need to hear a little bit more of the hardcore truth in regards to things of that nature. That you can be really talented, but in today's world, you need to be a one in a generation type of talent to really succeed in something like that. You got to be that 1 in a million or 1 in 5 million. And if that's not you, sometimes you have to be willing to accept that that's not me. And that's what's hard for people.
I don't chase my dreams. I run away from them.
Life to Lego Bricks says that stood out when I went younger to nightclubs, take alcohol, dance, and now I wish I had been interested in Legos. What a collection I would have now. Older sets, more. Hugh says, yeah, it's on Prime. Good. I will be checking that out then.
For sure. We did like that.
Stud City says the first record label fully took advantage of us because we were kids, basically. We just wanted to party and play. They made so much money from us. Yeah.
Aww. People in that industry take advantage of people all the time. It's so sickening and so sad. That's why I would never recommend it. Oh, no. I put the wrong one on top.
Stud City says, we didn't even care about money. They made so much from us. Our records were in Sam Goody, but we got zero. We signed a bad contract. And that happens so much.
Can you get that apart for me?
I mean,
why does people buy bad jobs?
Why are there bad people out there?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Shouldn't it be good people
in my
out
younger
there?
days, I used to watch a lot of VH1 Behind the Music.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot of what not to do by watching that show. And one that always sticks with me is John Fogerty, Creedence Clearwater Revival. He got sued because after Creedence broke up, he quit the music industry for a while. And then when he came back, his song. He did a song on the Centerfield album. I'm trying to think of what it was off the top of my head. Got a hottie, hottie, hey. Got to jump and run again.
Mm-hmm.
Hottie, hottie. The old man is down the road.
That one.
Well, he got sued because of the bad contract that they signed, that their manager owned all the rights to all the Creedence Clearwater Revival music. And so he got sued on the old man down the road sounding too much like
Creedence.
Run Through the Jungle by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
So he got sued for sounding too much like himself.
Yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. I said ridiculous.
You did.
College and design / marketing degree was the smartest thing I ever done. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's hard to tell teenagers that, though.
They don't listen.
They don't listen. You know, you tell them and you can talk to your blue in the face because, you know, you have the wisdom. You went through it. You were a teenager. But they think they know everything, just like you did when you were young, too. You know, it's a vicious little cycle. Georgie's always going to listen to mommy, though, huh?
Yep.
You heard it here. I got it recorded. Pull this tape up.
Life to Lego Brick says, Trevor video, I hope you have time to see at least some videos. There are many shorts, many kinds of videos there. Nature poems, me singing, some other things more serious. Yeah, I've watched some of her videos. She's got some fun stuff. Stud City says, college is the way.
College is the way.
Hugh says, I'm a partly qualified carpenter / joiner.
Trades is also a good one. Everybody
Trades like carpenters, electricians, plumbers make a great living. Very smart.
I need a plumber right now.
Do you?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
We need a plumber.
Of these, I would push for electricians because I worked in the construction industry for many, many years.
He was always envious of those electricians.
Oh, they're the pretty boys of the construction industry. They don't work hard. They don't clean up their own mess, and they get paid the most money. You know, I don't want to say they work banker's hours, but you know, they're the last ones there, first ones to leave. They get paid the most and don't have to clean up the mess. I mean, like, come on.
That's a dream job. And they don't even clean up their mess.
Life to Lego Book Stud, sorry. How many years did you have a band? Are you still having it?
Me?
No.
Stud City says, today, though, kids can make a good living on YouTube just doing what they love. If they put the work in, they get the results.
That's another thing. Teenagers don't like to work, man.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
that is weird.
This YouTube stuff, you have to, if you want to be fairly successful at it, you do have to look at it like it is a job.
I done it.
That's the way I wanted. That's the way I look at it. Like, and I don't even really feel like I'm very successful in it, to be honest. But you know, I know I have to get my work done, and my work is, you know, making sure that I have videos up for the week, because you know. And I've been doing this so long. I have a set schedule. Like tomorrow, for example, that's when I film all my shorts for the week. As I'll come down here and film them all at one time. I typically release 6 shorts in a week on Tuesday or Thursday. Let me put the banner up.
Nope.
You got it all done?
Yeah.
Good
On
job.
Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will film them all at one time, and then I'll start editing. I usually will get Thursdays done on Wednesdays at least, and then I have Thursday and Friday to get Saturday and Sundays done. But you have to grind and you have to be committed. you can't just expect to do one video a month and your channel's going to do much of anything. And I think that that's what a lot of younger kids have a problem with. Like, and it's not always fun. Like, it's
work.
Yeah, it's work. Like, and I mean, anything else. Now you can say I can say I enjoy doing it, but there's days when I don't feel like editing. There's days when I don't feel like coming down and filming shorts videos. But I mean, heck, for my gaming channel, I have to do. I'm working on my basketball video for the week over there. And before I started, I really wasn't in the mood to play that game. But after I started playing it, I got into it, and I'm like, quit griping, Mikey, and just do it. You know, but so you know, it's you gotta be committed, and you gotta be willing to grind.
Yeah.
And that's what
you got to realize that you're not going to make it.
Who says at the time now nobody wanted to take on apprentices?
Yeah.
Life to Lego Brick says, Mikey, thanks to you. Nice to hear. Seen so many of my videos. Well, you're welcome. Stud City says, Life through Lego books, in and out of it. I was in 3 bands from 15 to 25, and I realized I enjoyed making the album covers and posters more than playing. It took me into design.
There you go. Yeah.
Life through Lego brick. Stud, okay, nice to hear you got a job you like more now. I've never left my train on for that long.
I wondered. It sounds like they're dying.
Stud City says, I'm glad I decided to go that path. I go to work on Star Wars, Marvel, Disney as an artist, and the corporate structure was way better than the shady music world.
Hey, me and Stud were talking about that.
You live and learn.
Because the batteries are dying. Here's his little
ship.
His little spaceship.
Open it up.
You got something in there?
Yeah.
What you got in there? Where's the satellite? He put it in orbit. Mm-hmm. Where's the space baby?
Oh.
Whoa.
It's over around the sun.
Oh. Sud and I were just talking about that.
It's orbiting around the sun.
Oh, it's orbiting around the sun?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, I worried about my my train going around for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I wondered if
I've never driven mine that long.
I'm gonna go through batteries like crazy.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people.
The first day I had it, I had to turn it on. Found a bathtub.
Yeah. A wastewater bathtub.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to.
Yeah, I have those.
Here's the first one.
What? Yeah, Mama bought a couple of those because they were, well, because people liked them, and I thought maybe they would be good collector's items. Because I really liked them. I was a big fan.
Cool too, but
I am. Well, no, I just bought 2 extra.
Stud City says, my nieces and nephews say they want to be famous YouTubers, and my sisters show them all the crap I went through. It's not about being famous. Do what you love and have passion for. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that's what, if you go for fame and fortune, you're going to fail.
You're going to get hurt. Because you're going to start compromising your morals. And that's when you're definitely going to get hurt.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's what I told myself. Like, when I first started playing guitar, I never really thought that I was going to be a famous rock star. Like that thought never really entered my brain. All I really wanted to do was get to be as good as I could be. And, somewhere along the line, you start thinking, well, maybe we can make it, or things, them kind of thoughts step creeping into your brain. And I actually took a step back and said, if I would have showed myself when I first started how good that I got, I would have had a huge grin on my face, and that would have been success.
Oh, look at that.
So that's just the way, like, I look at it. Like, I accomplished my goal in that regard. No, I didn't ever sell out Ford Field or anything like that, but I got pretty stinking good at it. So much so that that's my song you hear in the intro.
Right.
That's me.
Excuse my noise.
Hugh says, I'm going back 30 years for The Apprentices to the early 90s.
Ooh.
Life to Lego Brick says, Mikey and Jen, is there any way that maybe one day I could send you my photo so you could see me too, since I do not show myself on my channel, like email or something?
Well, yeah. Absolutely. Does she do Discord?
Do you do Discord? You could join our Discord.
Yeah. What, honey?
Can I watch our bathtub, guys? Go to our bathtub.
Well, we have a few of those, buddy.
Yeah, that's okay.
We're not really worried about those.
Yeah.
Well, I need them because I need to put them in my race car case.
Well, we already have one open.
You don't know where he is?
Yeah.
He lost the guy.
Check the minifigure bin.
Yeah. Did you check the minifigure bin?
I checked. Nope.
Well, check the other bins.
I didn't check all of it. I'll not check again.
All right. He wants to open it, is what he wants to do. I've got some extra bathtub guys. He's been over in my stuff because he found my taxi. He's found my bathtub guys. So he's pilfering through my stuff.
Stud City says, if you're passionate about something and put the work in, you will get results. If you really love it, it will show in the work you put in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it absolutely will. I mean, that's kind of how YouTube happened for me, kind of by accident. I edited my own videos back in high school. I would record from VCR to VCR, because that was what we did back then.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stepped away from it for a lot of years. And then the first thing I did was gaming related, Ghostbusters, because I'm a big Ghostbusters fan. But then for a while, I was making my own music videos because I was always into music, and so I was doing videos of songs that never really got music videos, and one of them went viral. It eventually got taken down due to copyright issues, but before it got taken down, it was creeping on 2 million views. And so those were kind of the things that just, I was like, I like making content. And so the Lego stuff, that was kind of by accident in a lot of ways.
And I always liked putting decorating things like the scrapbooking stuff and everything, and virtual scrapbooking. And so the thumbnails are just kind of like that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I love them or anything, but I'm good at them, and I don't mind doing them, and I'm faster at them.
She's way better at them than I am.
And he's way better at editing videos than I am. So we're a perfect match.
FMS Convict says, I am a civil structural engineer, not a bad job. I can watch Mikey live stream while I work. Well, hey, there you go. Life to Lego Brick says, sorry, I do not have Discord.
Oh, that's okay. We can try and figure out some kind of email.
King Oldendorf says, I'm back. Guess who's back? King Oldendorf is back. Life to Lego Brick says, I have Skype. I don't typically Skype.
Oh, yeah, no. We don't do that.
And it says, do you have Instagram or Facebook? Yeah, if you have one of those.
Instagram and Facebook. We have those. Those are definitely platforms we can get a hold of you on.
And then she says, but my name there is not what it is here.
I understand.
Yeah. Stud says, it shows in your YouTube channel, Mikey, it steadily grows. You can tell you are passionate about it. Slow and steady wins the race. Well, my goals and expectations are realistic as well.
Right. We don't expect to win the race.
I'm not looking for Lego Danny Bob or Emmasaurus type of success. Blow up overnight. Like to the point that I don't even know if I would want that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would. I like the little communities just because, we get to know everybody and, having so many people, like 100 people in the chat, we would never be able to keep up with it. And I just feel it's more personal. Don't you?
Mm-hmm. I only have 2 numbers that are like in my brain that I'm trying to accomplish. The first one is 10,000 subscribers. That's a good round number that once I hit that, like I feel like I could walk away from YouTube and like
feel successful
there. And I think we're gonna get there.
I've got no expectations.
For our live stream, I would like a solid 30 every episode. Every time we go live, if we can have, like, right now we're at 10, so multiply that by 3.
Sorry, it just sounded funny.
And then for the videos, I do a lot of extra promotions and stuff to get people to watch them and stuff. And I think once we get to the 10,000 subscribers, I wouldn't have to do that anymore. So basically, I just make a video, put it out, and people are gonna see it regardless. I don't have to go promote it on Instagram. I don't have to promote it on Facebook. I don't have to spend the time on these other things that I don't really enjoy quite as much. So that's really only my goals, if you will. Life to Lego Brick says, King Oldendorf, I have a Facebook, but it is with my real name, so don't want to share it. Sorry. I have there less than 10 persons as a friend, and I have been for very many years. Trevor says, I really enjoy creating content and running it alongside to accompany my Lego hobby. Yeah, I do as well. It's kind of like a virtual scrapbook of it.
That's what I like of it, This is a snapshot in time of our lives, We're not here forever.
Yeah.
So, this is something that, can show us our future generations.
Mm-hmm.
Our great grandkids. Look at great grandma and grandpa. They were on the tube.
Yes, you could set up a Discord if you wanted to. And King Oldendorf says, who, Danny Bob? I don't know. Never heard of her. Stud City says, going into YouTube for just fame will burn you out. If you do it with passion, you will be happy and grow a strong audience. I enjoy the smaller, strong communities as well.
Yeah. I agree. Well, and you get a lot more negativity.
Yeah, you get a lot of
negative.
Like, I'm a moderator in Danny Bob's chat, and sometimes, if I'm honest, I don't have a lot of fun there because of some of the crap I got to deal with in her chats. Sometimes I do. I'm not saying it's always bad, but sometimes,
it's exhausting.
Yeah, you run into this little 12-year-old that's being a little jerk.
And you got to sit there and put the hammer down on them. Yeah. So you got to change your personality in order to deal with someone that has a bad personality. you know, because, I mean, we're nice people. I don't like to be mean. But yeah, I got to sit there and police people because they can't control themselves. They don't follow the golden rules.
Yeah. Stud City says, over time, those small, strong audiences grow. Kids these days want instant fame. It's a backwards way of looking at it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Trevor says, I get what you're saying about being a more personal experience, chatting to others within the community. Yeah. Zisu's here. Hello, Zisu. How are you doing?
Mr. Sultanfuss.
Trevor says, sir? I joined a chat within a live stream on a very well-known channels, and your messages get totally lost, and it doesn't feel like you're chatting within others in the community. No, it's just like you're throwing words up on, you know, in the chat that, you know,
they might be seeing it.
It's like you know, if a tree falls in the woods, you know, no one's there to hear it. Did it really fall? Like,
oh, sorry.
Stud City says, I'm just jaded from the music industry and professional advertising world. The fame won't make you happy. A strong audience and community that is passionate like yourself is much better. Yeah, I learned a while ago. I was playing a show at this place that we played, you know, not anything fancy or anything. And a guy came up to me and said, You play like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Like you could be like the next Stevie Ray Vaughan. And that's a huge compliment. And part of me was a little humbled by it, but another part of me was kind of like, that plus a nickel wouldn't be able to buy me a cup of coffee. And that's what fame is, if you really think about it, is other people saying how great you are and how important you are, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really change anything.
They're just words.
Yeah. And so that was, you know, my small little, on a small scale, just kind of like, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. But, you know, it's not really having much of an impact on my life because it's not worth anything unless you make it worth something, unless you let it inflate your ego. And that's the trap that a lot of people fall into.
Mm-hmm.
King Oldorf says, so we watching Mikey and Jasmine? You saying you are Jasmine?
I was Jasmine one year for Halloween. I was.
Hello, Zisu. Trevor Video says, I don't know why some people try to ruin it for others. I have no time for it.
I know. It's exhausting how many people don't follow the golden rule. It's exasperating, you know? If you don't have anything nice, don't say anything at all.
Hugh says they want instant fame for all of 15 minutes.
Yep.
Stud says Ryan doesn't live stream much anymore, but he does whatnot. But his old live streams got crazy. Shout me out, spam, I want attention.
Mm-hmm. And then if you don't give them attention, they get all mad and then they start spamming. It's like, gosh.
He says, I get it, Mikey. I've been a mod in Ryan's M&R chat for a long time, and those live streams get nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But the demographic is young, so I get it. Yeah. Hugh says, Brixie's live streams are like what you just mentioned. Half of the time, what you're saying is more than likely not seen. Mm-hmm. Trevor says, this whole experience within your live stream since I find your channel is just a brilliant place to be. You're both so warm and kind, and the chat is awesome and rewarding. Well, thank you.
Thanks so much. See, that's the type of people we like. Nice, kind people.
King Oldor says, Stud City that's what happened when you get over 10,000 subscribers, I think.
Yeah. Oh, my Lanta, this thing is pretty heavy.
One of the things I would do is turn on subscribers only mode. So you'd have to be subscribed in order to even
chat.
Life through Lego Bricks says, Trevor, I understand. Same with me. The most times I enjoy a lot more of these chats where they're not like tons of messages from tons of people.
What, honey?
I need all my waist covers. I want all my waist covers.
And Trevor says, I come away from your stream smiling and feeling happy. Well, thank you.
Your race car boxes. What do you mean?
I want all of them.
What do you mean?
Trevor says, I set myself a goal and try to reach 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's good that that's it's good to set small goals. Like for me, the last handful of months, been averaging well over 100 subscribers per month. Sometimes as high as 150, 160, but at least around 100. And it's all coming, the vast majority is coming from the shorts feed. And that's why, I make it a goal to do the 6 shorts every week, because that's what's really growing the channel to get to that 10,000 goal that I put as my long distance goal. And so in the short term, it's, I like tomorrow, I know I'm going to have to film tomorrow's shorts day.
We get to wear shorts? Just kidding. It's not warm enough yet. It was warm enough, then I got cold again.
Hugh says, that's why I come back to your live streams, Mikey and Jen.
Aw, thanks, Hugh. We would like to keep this a safe space.
King Olnor says, 7K stubs left for you to get more spam in live stream chat. Stud says, I'm waiting until that second Mythicus set shows up.
What? What's that?
I haven't cracked the Mythicus set yet. I'm dying to build it. I don't know about what that's.
What's a Mythicus?
Trevor's video says 300 Mikey J, not 3,000. I wish. But just so you know, once you hit get monetized, everybody makes a big deal. Woohoo! We can be monetized. It's like a golf clap,
right?
It's like the game just started. Like you still got a long way to go.
And it's not like you make a lot of money.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't. You won't.
No.
You'll put in a bunch of effort on a video, and if you're lucky, you make 50 cents on it. You're lucky.
If
the advertisers like you.
Right.
Like that's why the advertisers do like my channel. I will say that.
Because I watch them all.
Stud City says, again, thank you, Z and Butchop, for showing me the Mythicus set. It's a rare thing in the U.S. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Bart Simpson ate my shorts one day. I'll stop the bad dad joke. Life Through Lego Bricks says, Mikey, I admit that sometimes I feel as if some of my videos have like 0 to 4 views only, as I pour my soul and creativity to my videos. Not the best quality technical ways, but personal stuff.
Yeah, I hear ya. You put your heart and soul in them, and then you don't get much from them. So.
But if you make them for you,
then you really, who did you make it for? Yeah, who's getting stuff out of them?
Yeah,
you.
And if those 3 other people liked it and enjoyed it, well, there you go.
Yeah. I used to get so sad because I would put so much effort in on my shorts, and they'd get like 10 views, and I'd get so mad, so much that I quit doing them, because he's so much better at them, and he gets he's the video guy. I'm the video guy. You're the video guy.
Mythica is a Legoland exclusive set. It's a ride in the UK. The set is amazing, though.
Oh.
It's a Flying Lion set.
Ooh.
Convict said, Mythica is a ride at Legoland. I think there are some exclusive sets for it.
Fun.
All right, guys. Well, I have a couple of segments to get into. So I caught up with the chat.
You're caught up now. It took forever.
Yeah. So here we go. I know everybody loves chatting. So
yeah.
But I got some work to do here. So
he wants to talk about some stuff.
First up, we have the Ancient Egyptian Temple by GJC15344. He is a member of the 10K Club. He has 6,252 supporters on this project. 403 days left, so he's got a lot of time left to get to the 10,000 votes. And as you guys know, I am interested in the Egyptian stuff for my Indiana Jones. And so I was looking through it, and I got to say, I could see Indy exploring this temple.
×2.
So I would love to see something like this happen. Let's take a look at the pictures. I love the hieroglyphic.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. That is pretty cool.
But like I said, I could totally see Indy exploring that.
Yeah.
So nice. I like the inside. It's the first time I've looked at it, really.
I hadn't seen it. It's pretty awesome. I like it. All right, I got to go back to work. Oh, this is ×2.
Little Pharaoh's chamber.
Oh, I like the lights. Look at those cool lights.
Yeah.
Do they make gold chains like that?
We don't have any gold chains.
I don't have any gold
they
chains.
must make them, but I don't know what they came in.
Right. I like them a lot.
And here, I have some of these on the right and left of the doors. Those are from the Adventures theme.
Yeah, we have those.
We have those. Those old hieroglyphics.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we don't have those.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, I like it.
There's the tomb.
Oh.
Mini figs that they designed.
Mm-hmm.
Carriage.
Oh.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the armor on the horses.
Looks like there's a little secret entrance there.
Oh.
Let's see. Now let's read the story. Oh, not too long. The ancient Egyptian civilization might be one of the most mysterious and illustrious themes from classical antiquity. Among the great monuments built by the Egyptian people, such as the iconic pyramids, are also many temples. This Lego idea submission is inspired by those temples and brings to you a colorful manifestation of ancient Egypt. The build consists of recognizable gatehouse that many Egyptian temples had. This gatehouse was later on strikingly referred to by the Greeks as the pylon, meaning gate. This iconic shape of the two slightly inclining rectangular towers with the smaller gate in the middle was a representation of two hills between which the sun rises. These buildings originally were vast, painted and ornamented, creating a lush and powerful atmosphere around them. This build contains beautifully colored and detailed temple gate. On the front, you may recognize some of Egypt's mythical gods and heroes like Thoth, Osiris, Anubis, and the inside of the temple is divided into several unique and interesting spaces. The main gate leads into a courtyard adorned with painted columns. The courtyard leads into a large throne room on the right. On the left, it leads into a room where the priest prepares the deceased Egyptians for their journey to the afterlife. He does this by carefully storing their vital organs in ceramics. The body is then filled with natron and wrapped with bandages. This process is called mummification. Above this room is a storage room containing royal grave goods. These goods accompanied the wealthy in their graves and are meant for the afterlife. Someone apparently is after these precious belongings. Let's hope there is no such thing as a secret entrance to this temple.
Oh.
The build consists of a little more than 2,000 pieces. That's a nice piece count. And comes with 7 minifigures. They are 2 Egyptian guards, an Egyptian charioteer and chariot.
Chariot, that's the word, not a carriage.
The pharaoh, the queen, a
word.
priest, and a grave robber. Ancient Egypt is a very interesting and mysterious setting from which we definitely need a set that has a good playability and has awesome display. Lego has a history of releasing sets related to the ancient Egypt. I think the sub-theme Egypt of the Adventures theme also, the Pharaoh's Quest theme, was set in ancient Egypt. With this set, I hope to add to this legacy, whilst also providing LEGO fans with a historical setting from which they can learn a thing or two. Please help me support this idea by casting your vote, and let's make this project happen. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and do not hesitate to contact me through my socials. Thank you.
That was a very informative one, especially about the mummification.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's a good one.
Tell me down in the comment what you guys think of the ancient Egyptian temple.
It was very knowledgeable.
Here's the link from King Ollendorf.
Thanks, Ollendorf.
And of course, the link will also be down in the description. Stud City says, "Ooh, I miss the old Lego Adventures theme Egyptian sets." Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stud City says, "The lion is so cool for a small set convict, but I like mythical creatures. It's subjective." Oh, that's the Mythica set.
Oh, I got you.
Life to Lego Books says, "Trevor, yes, I should just make them and enjoy, but too many times I notice looking through people found my videos or not, then I need to do other stuff and not get too depressed." Stud City says, "That's the first thing you learn in design course. It's all subjective and you have to design for different demographics. I do think a mythological theme would do well for Lego, not a ride specific, but Greek mythology, etc. A Hydra, Griffin, etc. would be cool."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Infamous says, "They do have chains in pearl gold."
Do they? I'll have to look into that.
Stud says, "I hope one day we do get more Egyptian Lego sets, not just the architecture pyramid set." I agree. He says that's a very detailed set. Trevor says, "Love the Egyptian set." Life through Lego Brick says, "Mikey and to all here today, thank you very much for your kind words to support me. Sorry for I sometimes put too long on messages. It is part of me as I get in the mood and we need to talk." It's okay.
It's okay.
Trevor says, "I really enjoyed building the architecture pyramid set. We almost got it. I was close to getting it. I need a pyramid for Indy to explore."
Oh.
King Ollendorf said, "I heard a rumor that there's going to be a new Lego theme in the planning table called Lego History, which the only set from real history, but to make icon to different locations." Oh. Stud says, "I want to see a new Dreams theme. Supposedly it's like adventures and time travel. We shall see." Yeah. So I got one more ideas I want to look at. Let's see.
Hey, your keyboard does move over. You're scrunching me.
I do what I want.
And you wonder why I don't get finished building. I work my fingers to the bone, man. It's in the bone.
So next up, we have Pirates of the Caribbean Port Royal. And as you guys know, I love my pirate stuff. And I was interested to see a couple of Pirates of the Caribbean type sets make it into Lego Ideas. I don't know if this is something that Lego would actually see to the finish line as far as ideas go. But if we make a big enough noise, maybe they will bring Pirates of the Caribbean back. It is by Divine Mini Beard 096. 477 supporters, 398 days left. So he's got a little bit of a hike, but maybe this can help get him some attention.
I like the roof on that.
That is a unique roof, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's great to see some Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. The minifigures here, let me start with those. obviously these would all be more specific to the films.
Yeah.
They look
A little
fairly
bit more generic.
generic here.
I like the hairpiece on the dad, though.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. I haven't seen that before.
But
I like it.
But I think, when he was designing this, he just had to work with what Lego
had.
And but if it was actually to be released, they would look a lot closer. And here's a look at the backside. Oh, it's got the dog in the jail.
Oh, that is fun.
That's a good attention to detail.
That's fun.
And I like that it's got the little, I don't know what you call it, the little swinging thing that Jack gets on in the movie.
Yeah, they use it to fill their ships.
Yeah.
But yeah, he jumped on it. He used it for another reason.
An escape.
Yeah. Do you think he just thinks things up, or does he just go by it?
And here's the scene where Jack and Will Turner get into the sword fight.
Oh.
So he's got some fun scenes from the film.
Hey, put a donkey in there, man.
Yeah.
Do we have any donkeys?
We don't have a donkey.
There's a good one. Good way to add a donkey.
Let's read the description. It says, "Note, my Jack Sparrow is not great. The program I was using did not have Jack Sparrow pieces." That's okay.
We understand.
If it was to get made, Lego knows how to make Jack Sparrow.
They do.
In my newest Legos Ideas submission, I built the famous Pirates of the Caribbean location, Port Royal. This set includes 3,000 pieces and 9 minifigures. The character roster consists of Jack Sparrow, Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, Governor Swan, Commodore Norrington, Murtaugh, Mulroy, John Brown, and a prisoner. The buildings in the set include the Port Royal Jail, Cutler Beckett's office, and Will Turner and John Brown's blacksmith. And there's various iconic scenes hidden throughout. I built this set because I've always loved the movie series and loved the characters and events that went along with this location. I think this would make a great set because Lego has never made a Lego Port Royal before. No, they have not. And I think a lot of people who would buy Lego would want to buy this set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a nice Port Royal is in order.
I think so too.
For Pirates of the Caribbean specifically.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice one.
Mm-hmm. So everyone, tell me down in the comments what you think of this Port Royal submission. And here is a link from King Oldendorf again.
Thank you so much.
King Oldendorf says, Mikey love idea far too much.
Oh, well, we do. It's awesome. I think it's one of the best programs. They showcase so many people's creativity.
Stud City says, I love how you feature and support ideas submissions.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was that's important for me.
It is. It's a nice thing to give back to the community, and they have so many cool things on there. How could you not? You go to it and you see all these cool things. You're like, man, let's get that made. Let's tell everybody about it.
King Oldendorf says, my idea project update, 351 supporters and 326 days left. Yes, hey. I actually looked at it again when I was looking for stuff to talk about.
Checked it out, see how you were doing. They do have a lot of rules, but
Convict says it's the Series 9 judge hair.
Oh,
I knew I'd seen that hair before, but I didn't know exactly.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Series 9 judge hair.
Stud says, I'm patiently waiting to see how this new idea set of the Viking village, the fan submission looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How it turns out in real life.
Trevor's video says, really lovely set. You're totally supportive towards others and so many within the Lego community. You both have hearts of gold.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to take this time now to play it forward here.
Yeah.
pay
You're
it forward.
gonna put some links in there.
Yeah, as long as my phone cooperates with me.
×2. I didn't realize it was ×2 because I didn't read it, But I got that done. I'm moving right along.
In case you guys aren't already subscribed, put everybody here in the chat. I mean, this is something that my moderator could be doing while the show's going on. In all honesty.
Hey, he put the links to
He
the
did,
thing,
though. He
so
did.
he's working. He's working.
Maybe I'll have to add another moderator.
Don't want to overload him. Of course, it keeps him awake.
It does keep him awake.
He's got jobs to do. He's awake.
So, if you want me to shout it out, you gotta, because I know not everybody's actual content creator.
Oh, these windows. Oh, they made the windows so tight. What was the set that I had a problem with the windows like that?
Convict, Stud Sidious, do you guys want a shout out as well?
There's another one that had hard windows.
Stud Sidious says, you have plenty of time to get your ideas set, KO, over 300 days.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And King Oldor says, is Georgie on the naughty chair again?
Oh, no, he's just sitting. He's at his station.
That's his building
He's
station.
got a building station.
Yeah.
Nope, you're not.
Oh,
got a little sassy there, didn't he?
Life to Lego Brick says, nice the sets you showed here. Sorry, I do not know what to say about them. My thoughts go into way too many directions. I'm Gemini and horoscope, hard to concentrate many times.
Oh. These windows are rough, man.
Hugh says, you're one of the 6,253 people who have already supported an ancient Egyptian temple.
Good job.
Life through Lego Brick says, thanks for the shout out with the channel names, Mikey. Oh, you're welcome.
Oh.
King Oldendorf put Amberlia Builds in there as well. Stud Sidious says, I don't make YouTube content, but thanks. One day I'll get off my butt. So sassy he is, Jen.
Me? Why do I get in trouble for it? I know. He takes after his daddy.
Stud Sidious says, I barely post on Instagram, only when I finish a mock. I'm slow. I spend way too much time on my brand pages. Trevor says, thank you for your kindness with the shout out. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
You're more than welcome.
I kind of feel like too many people are too
stingy
about that. I mean, no, you don't want to turn into, post my link.
Right.
Because then, it can get a bit much. But at the same time, it's not really any skin off of my rear or any other content creators during a live stream to, have people, put, mods put some of their stuff in the chat like that. I've actually found that it actually can be helpful. Because there's a lot of people that's sometimes they'll come to your shows just for that reason. And so if they know they're going to get it, then they're probably going to come back again. And, you know, and a lot of people have a strict no self-promotion thing. And I don't know. I don't think it needs to be so rough there. Hugh says, I'm sorting out a YouTube channel.
Ah.
Well, good. Well, let me know. And, you know, right?
Yeah.
Stud City says, it's great that you share links.
It hurt. I scratched it too. Look at.
You did scratch it.
I didn't mean to.
The claws.
I did. It was. That one went in a lot better.
King Old North says, Mikey want a third host to sort out chat when chat go faster.
Third horse. Oh.
Well, you know, back to this. This has been something that I've been thinking about, not adding another host to the show, but I have been contemplating possibly doing an additional live stream periodically, probably more later in the evening. And
I feel bad I scratched.
The only reason the biggest reason we don't, you know, like have people on the show like more frequently is we don't wear headphones when we do this. We just have the microphone here. And when I've been on other people's streams, there's been problems with echo and stuff like that. And so with her and I in the same room doing this, I don't want to run the risk of there being any kind of problems and stuff like that. So for the Brick Chat, I don't know that we're going to be doing any kind of guests or anything anytime soon. But I was thinking about maybe having members come on, or maybe a few others as well in the near future, doing some like periodic streams like that.
Like a member stream or something?
Yeah, I mean, not once a month or anything like super consistent, but, you know, maybe we'll get together and, you know,
chat.
I'll do some building and, you know, and maybe hand off the reins a little bit to, you know, someone else to do more talking and things like that. So that is definitely something that I'm tossing around in the old noodle, the old noggin. FMS Comics says, thanks for the offer. I don't make YouTube videos either. I just enjoy consuming content. Follow me on Instagram for my Lego. Same name. Yes. Follow him on Instagram.
You can't put a link to Instagram, can you?
I don't think so. And Jacques is here. Hello, Mikey J. Jacques. Hello, Jen. How are you, Jacques?
How are you?
Jacques is he's a well-respected and quality member of the Lego community, in my opinion.
Trying to finish this cabin up, man. Woo!
King Oldendorf says, Jen, you damaged your Lego pieces.
I did. I scratched it. We'll just say a tree fell on it.
Hugh says it'll be videos when I go to brick shows as well as other stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
You know, and I had a comment in a short just recently. Somebody said that asked if I ever considered taking any of our stuff to a brick show.
I've tried. He says no.
He will. She's tried talking me into it.
I have tried. Like his ships. I think, oh my gosh, people would love to see all his ships. I'm like, we could just throw them in the van and go down. He's like, no. He says he vehemently said no. Oops, I did this wrong. Wow.
Well, I mean,
the prototype.
Ooh, you made the prototype.
Yep.
Mama didn't follow instructions.
I'm very happy in my comfort zones.
Hold on.
The prototype.
And if I wear shorts around the house 365 days a year, it doesn't matter how cold it is. And Jen has a joke that I get grouchy when I have to put on pants.
He does. Well, we won't mention what I get grouchy about. We won't say that. But yes, he does get grouchy when he has to put on pants. But I have tried to get him to go, but it just
I mean, I don't think I would enjoy it much. It's enough for me to go and put on pants to go to a Lego show and just walk around and look at stuff.
Other people's stuff.
Other people's stuff. If I have to set up my own stuff and do all that, like I don't know.
Oh, Mikey.
Life to Lego Brick says, Mikey and all here, I dream one day that I could have so much money that I can meet you that I have chatted with on Lego channels to travel to UK, USA, for example. Yeah, like I know a lot of folks make a big deal about like Brick World Chicago and stuff. I'm not saying we're never going to go to it, but it's not high on my priority list. If you want, if you guys would want to meet us in person, now Brick World Detroit, we probably will go to that every year. I don't see why not. So
keep doing it wrong.
If you was to want to meet us, and we could try to schedule something for Brick World Detroit, a meet and greet kind of a deal.
Mikey will put pants on for that.
I'll put, you can get me out of the house. Well, once a week for sure, twice a week on occasion, 3 times every once in a while. If you start going to 4 and 5,
he's totally my soulmate because I'm such a homebody too. We're such homebodies. We stay home. We like our little house.
Stud City says periodic community live streams would be cool once in a while.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll look into set one of those up in the next couple of weeks, and and bring some of you guys on, and we can chat and chat in person. And like I said, if Jen's involved, she'd be in the chat more than actually on the show. Or she could maybe be on the computer upstairs and just be a gift.
See how you are. You get booted.
Well, you want to sit down here and I'll be upstairs as a gift? I'm fine with that.
You know I have to work.
Look at
Look at that.
Look at this. The prototype is.
Georgie did a prototype. I got one done.
King Oldor says, been a while since a member joined into your stream. It's a good idea anyway. Yeah. I'll set something up. Stud City says, I get it, Mikey. Don't touch my ships.
Don't touch my prototype.
Comic says, don't you hate pants? I do.
Don't you not?
Don't encourage it, Mary.
My channel is called Hughes Adventure.
That's fun.
King Oldor's almost midnight here and got Puppy Dwarf duty at the time, so bye, fella. Well, we haven't done the Can You Guess It yet.
Oh, you're going to leave before the Can You Guess It?
All right, well,
why don't you do that right now?
Convict wanted the medium difficulty, so that's what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure you guys all know the rules here. So, we're running a little bit behind schedule today, so I'm just going to get down to it. I don't see anybody new here in the chat, so.
Time for another exciting episode of Guess That Lego Figure, where it's up to you to decide which Lego figure we got for you today. With all the Lego figures out here that we got under one roof, we're going to leave it up to you to decide which one it's going to be. And if you can guess who it is, we will send you a terrific prize. So let's see which one it's going to be today.
For his eyes.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
No.
Bueller?
Anyone?
Anyone? Hey, did I stump you guys with the number 2?
Uh-oh.
But glad it wasn't the hard one then.
Nobody? Does nobody
Nobody's
know?
got it?
I don't even try. I'm horrible with things. Stud City has said that.
All right, I'm going to give you guys a clue.
Uh-oh.
This is on the right track.
It's not a professor.
But it is from Harry Potter.
I know. Where's Brickapix, man?
Yeah.
She would have got it in a second.
No, it's not from Jurassic Park. It's from Harry Potter.
I think they're all scared because of the prototype.
Mm-hmm.
First one in the chat.
Is anyone?
They got it.
Oh, I see a winner.
Oh,
Infamous comic.
Good job. Take it away, Ern. It's Ernie. He's the bus driver of the night bus. He drives the night bus.
No.
Take it away, Ern.
Well, yes. King Oldorf said the night bus driver. That is, but that
you gotta get his name.
You gotta get his name. That was his job.
That was his job.
Infamous convict.
Good job. He got 2 on there now.
He might even have 3.
Ooh. Take it away, Ernie. It's from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Hugh says, I have the night bus.
That's funny, you. You didn't even know. Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, like I said,
love the night bus.
I'm all done. I got them all picked out, so
he knows what the last 2 are.
Yeah, so next week we're either gonna have easy or really hard.
Uh-oh. Easy or really hard?
I think the prototype can fix that.
The prototype checks it?
Yeah.
So convict, you got 3 in there. And Thunderlogger's in 1, Brickapix has got 1, King Oldorf's got 1, Mayo's got 1, and Minifig Collector's got 1.
Oh.
Let's talk about prototype.
Prototype isn't in there.
He's not on the list.
What are you working on?
King Oldorf says, I was given a hint, not winning a prize.
Oh.
What's up, Mommy?
Who gets a prize?
Infamous Convict says, I couldn't think of where I saw him before. I have the set too. Yeah, I was looking at her Harry Potter minifigs and I was like, I have no idea who this dude is. So he's probably a good one to play.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. I knew who he was. I didn't know his last name, but I didn't know who he was. I knew his name was Ernie. Because the head guy, he says, take it away, Ern. That's why I knew his name was Ernie. That's one of my favorite parts. I love the night bus scene. What'd you fall down for? What'd you fall over for?
Are you on the last bag?
I didn't do it. No.
Oh. But you're
I'm close.
That must be trees or something at the end.
Probably, yeah. The last is the trees.
Stud City says, I'm horrible with those names. I can barely spell Tolkien characters.
Well, those ones are hard.
Is everybody scared of the prototype?
Everybody's scared of the prototype.
Prototype.
Are you guys scared of this prototype?
They're not scared of nothing.
Well, he is barely had green eyes.
Convict says, I will give hints from now on too. 3 entries is great. Thank you.
Ah.
Well, I think out of everybody, you want to win the prize the
Right.
most. So
I'd say
I might be rooting for you, man.
All right.
Have you guys? So leave a comment. You've seen the prototype.
If they know who the prototype is.
I was telling them that you and your friends, your first video is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. Georgie's got Wild Wednesdays with the boys.
Yeah.
Coming out tomorrow. Are you
Yeah.
excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everybody know where the prototype is?
No.
I don't even know what the prototype is.
You don't? Dad doesn't listen to his son. Mama
Here's a
does.
hint. He's somewhere behind someone.
Oh!
So Hugh, is it not that you're this channel here?
Uh-oh.
So can anybody guess it? Who's the prototype behind?
Daddy. I can guess it.
Daddy?
Mm-hmm. Mikey J. What's wrong?
Poppy Playtime?
Isn't it Poppy Playtime? Is that who the prototype's from?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Daddy was right. Good job, Daddy.
We have to guess what he.
Who he's behind?
No. Yes. What chapter?
Because
did he came in? What chapter did he came
Chapter 2?
Do I have anybody else
What
that wants to
now?
be a moderator?
Okay, sorry. Don't yell at me.
Why do you know so much about Poppy Playtime?
Maybe because you talk about it all the time and I listen because I'm a good mom.
Do you know where
And
the
I listen to
prototype
all
is?
your
Do
talking.
you know who the prototype is behind?
I'm willing to hand out
Mama.
moderator status if anybody
Ow!
wants in.
You're cheating.
I wasn't cheating. Mama doesn't cheat.
You know which chair he's behind?
Probably mine.
Nope. He's behind Daddy.
Oh, he was behind Daddy's.
After that tricked you, he was.
Oh, tricky.
I'll start doing.
Don't go on my. Please don't go through that, George.
So, do you know where the prototype under the chair is?
Jacques, do you want to be a moderator, Jacques?
Hey, everybody, do you know what the prototype is?
Daddy's talking to him right now, bud.
Talk to who?
Talking to the people in the chat. Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
the prototype's here. So, you might as well talk to the chat.
I'm interested to see how these go on. They just go on?
They do?
I don't know. That's what I'm. Yeah, the last couple of bags are trees. How do these go on?
Now the channel will be full of wrenches.
Full of wrenches.
Did you get the hints of Poppy Playtime? Let's see who's responding. So, people, do you know who the prototype is? And what he's from?
How?
And what chapter he's in?
You're welcome, sir.
They just sit on.
Super Mario plumber status.
Do they seriously just sit on there? That's interesting.
I know you will, Jacques. I know you got the good modding skills.
Oh! Look at that!
It's pretty
does-
fancy dancy.
It's very loose. Like, I mean, it won't fall off like if you hit it or something, but it's not
Not necessarily stud. Not necessarily.
it's pretty cool though.
So, do anybody know where the prototype is?
All right. Well, let's take a look at this.
Well, can we have anybody take a look at the prototype? Because Think they're gonna go look at
I
it?
still have to do the trees and stuff, but we'll do those off stream.
Yeah, I'll probably
My
end up
toilet
building
paper's
those.
crooked. My toilet paper's crooked.
My toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That's an interesting way that they put the sides on. I mean, that's pretty solid though too. That's nice.
So people.
I mean,
never
most of the
get go
pieces
look at the
are
prototype.
in these sides. They're pretty solid. I like them.
I just realized I think I used up all the green base plates.
I just bought you some.
Mm-hmm. They all ended up in the Shire.
Yeah, so, and then this will go, I think this goes on this side.
What was that?
I don't know. What was it?
Georgie knocked something down.
Georgie, what'd you knock down? I think this tree goes on this side.
I'm not done anything.
Somebody did. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me, because I don't have my hands on prototype.
Well, there you go, Hugh.
There.
Well,
So yeah.
can we have the
Oh,
viewers to go look at the prototype?
So that doesn't stay on very good.
Can
Because it comes
anybody?
off. Georgie, we don't want to talk about the prototype right now, honey.
I just want to show them.
I know, but we're looking at Mama's stuff right now.
I hear you, stud. I feel old in her chat sometimes too.
Who?
Danny Bob's chat.
Oh. Yeah, you can build the trees, babe.
Hugh's Adventure.
Oh, see, that's a little weird that it just doesn't, it comes right off.
It
doesn't-
is.
It doesn't, like, I can't move it with it. See, it comes right off.
Well, there you go, Hugh. I subscribed.
The toilet paper. The toilet paper.
All right, with the toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Toilet paper.
George Henry, that's enough.
I like that. Toilet paper.
I know, but we don't need to hear about the toilet paper.
I think it's a door.
It's not a door. It's toilet paper.
No. A door call.
All right. Well, Georgie's got something he wants to show you.
Show
Let's-
them out.
The prototype is
Here,
right
let's.
here.
Can you get it up there?
Here. You want to put it in front?
Here's my prototype.
Oh, go a little bit this way. There you go. Yeah, look at that he made.
Yeah, that.
He looks scary.
Yeah, he has a movable arm.
He has movable arms.
Yeah. And he can control anything.
Oh.
Uh,
All right. Save it for Wacky Wednesday.
Save it for Wacky Wednesday.
Or Wild Wednesday. Sorry, not Wacky Wednesday. Hey, you're taking my canoe. Taking my canoe, people. All right. All right. I think we're all done.
Yeah.
The
wait,
prototype's coming.
that's
Okay, get the canoe.
more or less completed the A-frame cabin.
It's more or less, yeah, we just got to do some of the trees, but, or the last two trees, but we'll do those off camera.
Yeah,
and
we
we'll
got
go-
the main structure.
And
The
we will
prototype
be
will be
on
done.
to Harry Potter
Next week
Next
for
week.
sure.
for sure. I will be doing some of my backlogs because I need to get my Harry Potter stuff
Yeah.
done.
And hopefully I can get another good weekend out of her. And we've been working hard on the weekends down
Yeah.
there.
Well, now that we moved that Erebor, now I don't feel so it doesn't feel so daunting to do another side of the mountain, you know. So now I just have to do like one side. I've got the one side done.
Mhm.
So I think I can get that done. I really wanted to get some pieces because I kind of wanted it just like my studio version, but maybe I'll just bite the bullet and just make it the way it is right now, even though I want it like my studio version. But it looks so good.
It does.
My statues look so cool, and it looks amazing. I like how it looks right now. So don't do that. Careful,
Why is there a chimney on the
because
back?
they have a fireplace. All right, let's say bye.
All right, everyone. Thanks for coming and hanging out. You know, we always appreciate it.
The prototype's here.
And
Thank you so
we had a great
much.
time, and we look forward to next week's show, getting into some Harry Potter.
Yay!
And like I said
And some more
earlier,
Poppy Playtime.
earlier in this stream, stay tuned to the channel. I got a lot of really good updates down here coming. You know, I got the Middle Earth isn't done, but it's getting there.
The Middle Earth?
Yeah. I got one on Harry Potter coming. I got one on the Pirates, Jurassic World. So a lot of big updates coming down the pipeline.
To the channel. Yeah.
So stay tuned for all of that.
Thanks so much for chatting with us.
Yeah.
Until you get jump scared.
You make our Tuesdays happy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys haven't already, please hit the like, on the way out. It really helps out the streams and all that stuff. I'm sure they're already subscribed, so. Well, all right, everyone, and we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.
Oh.